He's got a pulse. Yeah, you sir right there, can you call 911, right? No, he's lost his pulse. What do? What did I do? He lost his pulse. Don't worry, as you can see, this is a stepping stone, but today we are going to go over how to revive somebody if you can't find a pulse. Okay, so welcome back to Make a Difference, and today we are going to go over how to do CPR, which is how you revive somebody once they lose their pulse. Now, what happens when you lose your pulse is your heart stops pumping blood. And when your heart stops pumping blood, the blood carries nutrients, oxygen, all those things that your body needs to survive. So basically, if your heart stops pumping, your brain stops functioning, your arms, your muscles, they all stop functioning because they don't have oxygen. So we need to restore that blood flow by restarting the heart. So many times in hospital shows, or even if you've seen it in real life, where they'll rub two things together, they're shockers, and they'll place them on the body and shock them, and hopefully that jolt will restart the heart. So a lot of the time we don't have access to the shockers, so we have to use our hands. And basically the method is the heart stops pumping, so we're trying to push it, hit it, so it restarts. Okay, but like let's say the heart's pumping and you hit it, that's when your heart could stop. So it's kind of, if you hit it, it's already stopped. It's not gonna like stop more, but it could start back up. So it's kind of like it's not gonna affect it worse, but it will make it better. So how do you perform CPR? Well, you want to perform CPR obviously by the heart. So it's around the chest area right here for boys and men, and for girls their heart's a bit higher, right above in the upper chest right there. So, and how you want to do it, you take your two hands like a high five, place one over the other, and just like interlace your fingers like that. So you have these ones and these ones, just like that. Whoa. Swimming in the ocean. So you want to take your arms and you want to get over the patient, usually just like this, just like that. You want to get over bar, and you're gonna push down on him right there. See? Just like that, just like that. And you want to keep doing it. Stay, right? Mm-hmm. You just want to keep try to keep going. Don't like overdo it, because then you're not getting like, it's important to hit it as hard as you can if we want the best chance for it to come back. So you gotta hit it as hard as you can. And so ways you can do that, you can use gravity to your help. So like, let's say you're here and you use your body weight, come down, push down. You gotta make it quicker though. You push down like that. That's one really good way how you can do it. And you kind of want to do it like in a metronome like this. That's how you want to do it. You don't want to go too fast or slow as a turtle, because then the heart's never coming back. After that, so basically what I do is, what I've learned is to do 30 compressions and then 2 breaths. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30. And then you go and you keep your lips in. You don't have to keep your lips out like in the movies when they fake like they're not breathing, but if they have a pulse, they're not faking it. But in the movies when they fake that they got hurt or whatever, and they want to kiss the lifeguard or whatever. So keep your lips in, and anyways, they would still have a pulse. So, and you just want to blow your air into them so they're getting oxygen in their body as well, especially if they stop breathing. So that's what you want to do. Now, one important thing is when you're doing, remember, 30 compressions too, and then you keep going. If you get tired, get somebody else to take over compressions. Show them how to do it and get it, because it's important to do it as hard as you can. And another thing that's really important is you may hear a crack while you're doing it. And if you hear a crack, you have to keep going, because The point is you want to restart their heart. And usually if you hear a crack, it's a cracked rib because you're pushing down so hard. And you may feel that's bad. Yes, it is. It would be something that would hurt. But first of all, they're unconscious, so they wouldn't feel it. And the other thing is that, would you rather have a broken rib when you're dead or a broken rib when you're alive? So basically, you're trying to restart the heart and help the person live rather than just a broken rib. So you got to keep going. Try to restart the heart just like that. 30 compressions, 2 breaths, and then keep going. If you get tired, switch off. And that is basically how you perform CPR. But make sure, once you get their heart back, or once you get a pulse, after you 30 compressions, 2 breaths, check their pulse again. You can even check it while you're breathing, just like that. And go on the neck when you're checking pulse because you just want to see if they have one back. And then you'll know the pulse would be low, but then maybe you may see it rise and stuff like that. So most important things, make sure your 2 arms, 30 compressions, 2 breaths, check their pulse after each one. No matter what happens, keep going. And if you get tired, switch out. That is how you perform CPR. Now, I would suggest going to get certified, a weekend course or some form of medical place. Get certified for CPR, and then you can perform it on anybody, no problem, if they're in danger. So that is how you perform CPR, and I hope you can use this to make a difference.